Please.
Mr Barroso, it's very good to see you here, and a chance to hold the executive to account surely must be welcome. Now, as you know, I've not always been one of your biggest supporters, but I have to concede you've done very well. You've managed to ignore the French referendum result, you've managed to ignore the Dutch referendum result, and you've managed to bully the Irish into submission second time round. So you've almost got your treaty, and of course now it's time to pick the president, the big global figurehead of the European Union. Now, Tony Blair is the odds-on favourite with the bookmakers, and I just wonder whether you agree with me that his continued support for Britain to join the euro, that his surrender of £2 billion a year of the British rebate, and his whole approach towards Britain's membership of the European Union, his refusal to give the British a referendum, does all of this show that he has sufficient pro-European credentials to become the President? Indeed, was this the deal that I predicted back in 2005? Was this agreed all along?
Thank you very much. The answer.
First of all, Mr Farage, do not be so sad with the result in Ireland. It was indeed a great result, 67% of people that... When there is a real debate with real ownership, we have shown that gives consistency over time, because I don't think it's proper to have a council that every 6 months changes completely its agenda. So I'm a very strong supporter of a strong European Council President that gives coherence and consistency to the Council, and that works, of course, hand in hand with the Commission, and it is fully committed to the European project and to the community method.
Thank you.
Disappointed, Mr Barroso. I mean, it is question time, and a yes or no would have been easier, but never mind. Whether it is Mr Blair or not, the fact is he will not be democratically elected. You've not been democratically elected. In fact, doesn't this rather sum up the whole EU? Isn't it a rather wonderful organisation for retired, clapped-out ex-premiers to have real executive power? You could have democratised the EU with this treaty. You chose not to. Does national democracy matter? Or is the European Union, in your opinion, a greater